why is it that these people, they don't really have reasonable thing to do in this country than to just bring some silly laws? Can you imagine? They said they want to regulate social media, that they have given the youth so much privilege for them to be saying whatsoever they want to say. Come and see where Barista Deji blast all these people. I never knew that this man can talk like this. Hey, our politician, our Olori Buruku, big Olori Buruku, they don't know what they are doing. Because if they know what they are doing, they will not come up that, oh, let's regulate social media. Anyway, my people, now welcome back to my channel. If today is the first time you are coming across my page and you are here to subscribe to my channel, kindly do me where to subscribe so that whenever I drop any new video, you will be left out. Don't forget not to like this video. Listen to what Barista Deji said concerning this.
So the first 130,000 are following big men up and down.
Wow.
130,000 are following big men up and down. In the Senate alone, and that's Senate and House of Reps alone, there are 3,600 police people attached to these jobless senators and House of Reps.
Jobless.
Why will insecurity not persist in the country? If you see one small boy, just because he does Yahoo, he commands 4 or 5 policemen.
Mopoko they follow and they open door for him.
The country is doomed for real. And there's no coming back from it.
God go help us.
Any nation where the police, the SSS, the army are subcontracted to politicians instead of policing the nation can never work. Forget about all this cosmetic surgery and all these things. And believe me,
cosmetic surgery. As
we are here, I can assure you that there are more than 200 conferences going on in Abuja right now.
Can you imagine?
Nothing comes out of this conference. Absolutely nothing. If you go to Merit House, if you go to Transcorp, if you go to Sheraton, if you go to Ibro Hotel, even here, I think there are about 4 or 5 conferences going on here today.
Can you imagine?
These are conferences, you print conference material, they do flyer, they do banner, they are wasting time in this country. Nigeria needs active citizens who will just wake up early in the morning on a faithful Wednesday or Thursday or Friday and occupy the entire nation and demand for reform and demand that these armed robbers, these buccaneers who are in the National Assembly, that they must stop stealing. A situation where you have the national budget, and 80% of the national budget is stolen. Is stolen. Blatantly stolen. And you expect me, you tell me that things can work. A situation where in a country somebody stands in a church and says lion carried him on his back, and people actually believe. People believe.
Lion tell them bye-bye.
So how do you want such a nation to work? And again, can you really blame them? You can't blame them, because go and check all nations of the earth where governments have failed, people turn to God and religion.
Abi?
That's why you see people. Are you not surprised that Nigerians are calling on God of Israel, but Israel is calling on Iron Dome for protection? So, having said that, it's also important to say that if not for social media, where will we have been able to see the Akpabios of this world that will tell citizens and insult them that while you are protesting, I will be eating? You know, if not for social media, how would we have seen Yabelo resisting arrest by EFCC?
How?
If not for social media, how would we have been able to see the First Lady fooling around planting something in her backyard? And that is the only way to develop an economy. If not for social media, how will we have been able to know the abracadabra of Dangote and the NFDC and all their wuru-wuru? If not for social media, how would we have been able to see the miracle of Off Your Mind? You remember when the other man was accused of stealing 80-something billion naira, and he immediately they started asking questions in the National Assembly. He fainted.
Pondi.
You know, if not for social media, how will we have been able to see the exposure of tribal bigots online who tell Igbos not to vote in Lagos in their own country on election day? If not for social media, how will we have been able to see the level of brigandry during elections and electioneering, where, if not for social media, how would we have been able to see those unethical practices? Again, if not for social media, how will we have been able to see the young man from China who exposes corruption and skill, the lecturer from Kano, Dambelu, who is Tulumbu's friend? If not for social media, how will we have been able to see that?
Barista,
If not for social
ready
media,
for these people
how will we
because they
have
are
been able
really
to see the
jobless. They
APC
don't know
national
what
chairman
they are there
Dandola
for.
stopping
Honestly.
his